Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are, and whenever you're looking at this. Uh, Dr. Beasley has somebody that uh, is doing something work-wise, so he's going to be sending that out. And so I just want to welcome you guys here. On Saturdays, we have what's called, and let me go to I've got my screen share. So let me go here and okay. So can everybody see?
No.
No. Oh, oh my.
Sharing. Not sharing. We can see you, but we don't
Yeah, we
see.
just now we see you. Good
No.
morning, Elaine.
Good morning, Michael.
Oh man, I should have left it the way I had it. No, I do not know. Give me 2 minutes and I will figure this out. So I go here and no. So stop the show. Now I go back and I go to Zoom and now I'm here. So now I share. Lord, if I can do this, anybody can. And so
Now it's perfect.
now we got it going on.
No, you didn't change
Handful.
the
Mary, what did you say?
I said you changed the presentation.
Oh, I just worked on it. Just worked on it. Okay. On Tuesday nights, we present, company presents our business. On Thursday nights, they do training. And then on Saturdays, we have what's called Champions University. Champions University is designed to give you advanced marketing strategies on how to become a better you. Today, specifically, I'm honored to be with you because today is a decision point. I was speaking to Dr. Beasley a while ago, and I was pointing out that and I started this industry in 1969, 1970. I had been in for a year borrowing 30 cents a day from my mom. The subway in those days were 15 cents go, 15 cents come. And she said, son, aren't you sick and tired of getting 30 cents a day from me? And I said, no, mom, but I know you're sick and tired of me. I have a dream of owning my own business and being different. And so I had a Volkswagen, 1965 Common Gear. And Mr. Dempsey, one of Michael's friends, and he worked with him, and also Dr. Beasley, he gave me a presentation, not me, 100 of us, but it was as if he was talking to me. And the core of what he was saying is, you are a decision away from changing your life. And I got out the car and I started hitting the bonnet. And my wife said, fool, don't you understand? You're denting it. Because as you remember, a Volkswagen, the engine is in the back. So when you keep pushing down on that, that's your trunk. And I made a decision that I was going to think different. Be he renewed. And exactly 90 days from that day of that decision, I made my first 3,500. And I can go to my last $1 million operation, which was a company called Prepaid Legal, which is Legal Shield. And that organization fell apart on me about 4 or 5 times. And I came to a decision point. And from that decision point till today, that organization is still, and I have not done anything there in 16 years, but it's still qualifying at the top. Today is a decision point, not only for you, but it's for me. And should you grab a hold of these ideas, these concepts that we're going to be sharing with you today, you'll be able to go further because you're a decision away. Point blank, a decision away. So we are Angelique, and so follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. And the only thing you need to know to become successful, and I'm going to drill this, is that we call the JAR way with 3, meaning you make a decision and you get 3 other people. So I'm going to show you how to do with 4 people almost every single thing that you've ever dreamt of. And once you understand that unit, you'll be able to duplicate it. Okay? So, what's our conversation today? Our conversation today, and everyone that speaks here today is somebody of value, and you are too, and I'm glad to have you. Angelique Advantage, earning big money with a prosperity drive method. So what we have are different strategies. You choose which you want to use. Make sense? Hopefully it does to you. First of all, we have a brand new company, and you've got to recognize you've got a new company. Rajiv has taken the time, effort, and money to create Angelique. He has developed new products. He's developed a new system, new products that make a difference in people's life. I'm taking what's called the Limitless Stack. And doctor, after 3 months of taking me off 3 of my blood pressure meds, and in many communities, high blood pressure, diabetes is a huge challenge. Huge challenge. And some of you might have testimonials on that right here. Now, one of the products that he has come up with is called Ambrosia. And we're going to spend time with Ambrosia because I was speaking to somebody yesterday and they didn't even know that they had a new product called Ambrosia. But you need to investigate the benefits of that and how that one product, you can take it from being a product and it now becomes a movement that can empower nonprofits to earn money, and also a health initiative. He's brought on new people like Marvin. Marvin is taking the company in new directions, only because he has been exposed to so much. He has worked with billion-dollar companies in this industry. So every single thing that they present is of value. It's leading the company in a total different direction. So if you're here on this is a brand new opportunity. And so if you grab a hold of this opportunity, Sean, as I said to you, this can be life-changing. Darlene, this is truly our bag right here. In addition to that, they've got Brad and Mark. I am so glad you decided to just stop driving for a minute.
Yes, I am driving. Well, right now in my car. I will mute you, but I'm around.
Okay, I got you. And Miss Jennifer,
Okay.
I honor you. Brad Reese. Brad was a distributor, so he knows from a distributor point of view. But more than that, he's been a manager. He has written different marketing programs. And what you and I got to come to realize that this is a different marketing program. It's a marketing program that pays on volume. And the implications of that is huge, huge. So if there was a title of today's session, it would. If you're writing, Elaine, write it down. It is the power of a made-up mind. Darlene, the power of a made-up mind. It's having a strong enough why, a power of a made-up mind. Today's a day of decision. Today, I just text this to Mr. Sean. I said, today can change your life. Because anybody here, we're not talking about thousands of dollars, okay? If you want to go sell hamburgers with 7-Eleven, you need to have a net worth of $150,000. Today, I'm asking you the same thing I've got. And oh my word, Dakota, thanks for joining. I'm not asking you for money. 99% of us here are qualified brand ambassadors for Angelique. I'm asking you to make a very clear decision. So what is it, the decision I'm saying? Today is the 27th of the month in January. It is proven that 60 to 70% of the population in the United States have forgotten their New Year resolution. They've given up already. I'm here to remind you today that your opportunity is alive and we can do it. So what I'd like you to do is clean sheet of paper and write down 3 things. As you know, I'm from Catholic school, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. But most of you here are retired. And you've got some people that are young that's still working, like Sean, 3, 4 of you. Sister Dakota, okay? And so you've got a mixture or a blend. So write down your last monthly paycheck. Guess what? Nobody's going to see it but you. The last time I worked for somebody was 1969. So if you've got that number, write it down, your last monthly paycheck. Then some of us have worked 20 to 25 years and have retired on X amount. Write that down. Some of you got a little bit of rental income coming in. Brother Joseph, yesterday I found out that he has owned a number of single family homes. I had some and I sold them. They weren't single either. And then the third number I want you to write down is, what could an extra, this is important, what could an extra 500? What could an extra 500? What could an extra 1,000? What could an extra $2,000 do? What difference would that make? For example, let's say that you're retired and you're getting Social Security of $2,400. I don't know who that applies to, definitely doesn't apply to me. Would an extra 2,000 make a difference? Put a 1 in the chat if you've answered those 3 questions. And because I don't know how to look in the chat, Mary, tell me when everybody has answered it, because you know how to work the chat. I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to touch anything. I got this working. So, 1, what was your last monthly check? 2, some or most of us are retired, so you know what your retirement on. And could an extra 500, 1,000, or 2,000 make a difference? And just drop a 1 in the chat. And Mary, tell me when it's ready to go, when I'm ready to go.
People are still putting in 1s.
Okay.
Coach, you asked those 2 powerful questions, but you had mentioned answer the 3 questions. Was there a 3rd question?
Yeah, the 3rd question, thank you. Thank you for the clarification. The 3rd question is, could an extra 500, 1,000, or 2,000 make a difference? And why I'm asking these 3 questions is, today I'm going to ask you to make a decision, a very clear decision. And I'm going to show you how that can be done with this one strategy, because there's no one within the sound of my voice. Okay, well, let me use where Dr. Beasley is. There might be one person using this strategy, and that's Dr. Beasley. In Tennessee, the entire state of Tennessee, there's one person looking at this strategy, and that's Mary Collier. Maimuna is in New York. There's a maximum of 4 people in New York that even understand what I'm doing. Okay? So how would you like to be in a town where if somebody wants gas, you're the only person they can get it from? You'd have to make money, right?
Right. That's right.
So that's why I'm asking these 3 questions, because these questions will be all decided and solved today, should you decide to make the decision. And so that's what I call living free. That's what I call living free. Freedom to choose when and how I work allows me to blend passion with productivity, creating an equilibrium that most people only dream about. Most people only dream about. And so, new year, new you. And by saying new year, new you, what I text to the young man that spoke to me a while ago is I said, leave behind your limiting belief systems. Leave that in 2023. We're 2024. New year, new you. What are you doing new that you didn't do last year or year before? What new thoughts are going through your mind? And by developing new thoughts of association, that's what's going to catapult you to your true dream of living free. Hopefully this is making sense.
Yes.
And so what we got to decide right now, today, and the whole synopsis, the whole idea of us getting together today is to identify your unique value proposition. What today is about is your unique value proposition and identifying it to a specific market niche. So, Coach, what am I talking about, a market niche? And if we got this message out, we would have 100, 1,000 people. Because there are millions of people stumbling around, looking for something, but don't have it, don't have the answers. I'm the next person that is going to help me. Alice, God bless you. Understand, some people are working, and they're working full-time to earn $50, $60, $100,000. I don't know this man's business, but the next person I'm talking to, he's got to run between $6,000 and $10,000 just to keep his estate going. If you got 10 acres, that needs to be handled. If you've got a label, a wine label, all that's got to be handled. $6,000 to $10,000 just to break even. Most people, that's what they're looking to earn. But guess what? Dr. Beasley was the first person on this line. I'm going, whoa, Doc. But it's the little things that have caused him to grow, progress, and change. And so, what am I talking about? Your value proposition. There's no one in your community that's reaching out to nonprofits to work with them and show them how to earn and bring in money on a continual basis.
That's true.
Okay? And so what are we talking about? What is my niche market? My niche market are churches. I don't have to teach somebody how to go talk to a pastor. Pastor, I know this is not for you. I got scripts for this, but think about this. Can you go up to a pastor and say, Pastor, my profession is I raise funds for nonprofits. And I know your church and you are okay. This is not for you. But I would love you to refer 3, possibly 4 pastors that you know that could use my services. Is that difficult? Because nobody is asking those questions. I had to figure out how to ask different questions. Think differently, think big. Think differently, think big. Think differently, think big. So my market niche, what am I talking about? I'm talking about churches. How many are there in your community? I'm talking about chartered schools. How many are they in your community? I'm talking about daycare centers. In fact, please mute. I don't know how to mute.
Is the slide supposed to be moving?
Just
Fine.
listen,
Oh
not moving.
no, I'm still on this slide.
Oh, okay. Just
Thank
checking.
you. I'm talking
Everybody,
about
please mute.
earning big money with a prosperity drive method. And I'm just defining your niche market. I'm trying to define your unique proposition. Because if you understand your unique proposition, now in this area, we got senior daycare centers. Now I'm 75 plus, but I'm so glad I'm not in a senior daycare center. because I don't know that conversation going on in there. So I'm gonna stay out of there. But they're got a lot of senior daycare centers
Yeah.
and nonprofits. Think differently,
Hey.
think big, because you can create a customer base second to none. And so
Mm.
that's the difference than anything else I've done in 50 years. I was still involved with a company called Prepaid Legal. It's now Legal Shield. And there was one guy, Dave Savola. And at the turn of the clock, every month, Dave Savola was an executive director. Why? Because he had built an organization. And once I figured out a plan, by the 7th day of each month, I became an executive. And I took 1 week to create another executive, meaning I got into a rhythm. Same thing I did. And from that rhythm, I stayed qualified for 199 consecutive months. I'm showing you a rhythm that if 500 makes a difference, 1,000 makes a difference, 2,000. Somebody said to me, Coach, I'm gonna make $1 million this year. I go, that's fine. But what are you doing new? What are you doing different? And the average person can only see twice as much as their income. So I would run at 100,000 first, do 100,000, then I double that. I can see, and any number I speak about today, I've personally done. So talking to you about earning 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 a month, I'm coming into your living room today. When's the last time a group of people came into your living room and say, Dakota, we can do this together. Miss Smith, we can definitely get this on. David, no problem. We can get this done because we have an experience of doing it. An experience of doing it. And so with that, I want to introduce my friend, an individual that is going to be helping me with this. As I said, I don't know what it costs to run the Beasley estate. And in truth and in fact, Doc isn't even living in the estate. Doc's got a new home. I can't wait to get out there. But I sort of love the old home because Nate and I went out. And if you got your own wine label, man, oh man, I can stay with that wine. I grew up in South Bronx. And so with that, the individual that knows exactly what he's talking about, a PhD, psychology. But what I love most about Doc is work ethic, his desire, and his commitment. So without any further ado, Dr. Beasley.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just tell me when to change and I will so do.
Well, you change so fast, so rapidly. So today's the day of change. Yeah, I've got the slide. You got the slide in front. We can rock and roll with that.
It's
We're
not
ready
up?
to go. It's up.
Oh, okay. You scared me.
I thought that's what I signed on to do, David. All right, let's get started here, folks. I know in my early days as a trainer, one time I was presenting a workshop with a group of engineers, and these were weight engineers. And my workshop was how to overcome weight, WAIT engineering. And they complimented me because what happened there was they would have a slide, everybody had a copy of the slides, and it was just read to them, and everybody was asleep. So, okay, take your vitality, let's stay awake here, and here we go. Harness the essence of Napoleon Hill's definiteness of purpose by honing in on your unique proposition, your unique value proposition, and the specific audience you're destined to captivate. With the Prosperity Drive marketing plan, it's about zeroing in on what distinguishes you, brand ambassadors. You'll flourish with this strategic acumen. Thinkers, you'll delight in the comprehensive planning. Socializers, you'll engage with the unmistakable message. Relators, you'll appreciate the focus of meeting a customer needs for enhanced well-being. A razor-sharp vision ensures that every content piece, every initiative, every interaction is deliberate, a deliberate stride towards a singular noble goal, empowering organizations to fund their dreams and make a meaningful difference. Now, folks, I want to just digress a moment here. These terms, socializers, relators, that comes from early trainings that I was a part of a personality profile model called DISC, D-I-S-C. You got a director, a dominant person, I, influencer, S, social, C for conscientious. You layer that into what we just talked about here. What the message we want to deliver here is that we need to adjust our presentation to the language of the person that we're talking to, because myself, I'm a high I, inspirational. And sometimes a high D just thinks I'm like a, a black crow cawing in a cornfield, not going to produce anything. And they're impatient to get to the bottom line. So a little tip when you're talking to a group, always let them know at the very beginning what the outcome is, as Coach did today. Because the high D, who is impatient, wants things done, they'll leave the ballpark if you don't get something to them right away. And the person that's a high critical thinker, they want details. And sometimes they don't want to just paint a picture of possibility. They want some visual facts. So a part of this that we're covering right here is that as we're addressing this with you today, we're going to be addressing all these personality styles. And we've already told you what our desired outcome is. So now saddle up, buckle up. We're ready for the ride. Back to you, Coach.
Okay.
Okay, we're ready for this next slide. I know you people can read already, but sometimes you may be more visual. Some of you are more auditory, but the combination powerful. So I'm gonna read this to you. Embrace Hill's wisdom that success is a marathon, not a sprint. The Prosperity Drive marketing plan calls for relentless execution, continuous data analysis, feedback, integration, and strategic evolution. Brand ambassadors, let the results ignite your determination. Thinkers, revel in the data, driven process of continuous improvement. Socializers, value the perpetual dialogue with the community. Relators, pride yourself on steadfast customer satisfaction. Your unwavering marketing efforts will establish Ambrosia as a more than a brand. It will become a movement that equips organizations to achieve their aspirations and create a lasting impact. Keep the Prosperity Drive at the heart of your strategy, as it will expand your customer base while generating residual income for a worthy cause. We digress for a moment. Just this morning, I talked with one of the people on my team, and I was sharing with her how another member of the team had just purchased a $60 items that put my rank up so that I'll have an advanced rank next month. $60 item. And then she responded, well, What about the $154 that I did? And I thought, oh my God, I didn't look closely in the back office, track who did what. And in fact, I knew she had made an investment. I hadn't looked, didn't know what it was, but I got a lesson out of that. Look at that back office daily and scrutinize it and follow up with my people. Because, as a team, everybody makes a contribution. Even the person's on the bench, on the sidelines, their energy goes out on the playing field, on the basketball court, or whatever. We're all in here as a team. Back to you, Coach.
Hey, cool.
Synergistic teamwork and mastermind alliance. He'll extol the virtues of a cohesive group with aligned ambitions. Angeli's marketing plan embodies this through a culture of collaboration. Picture constructing 3 direct channels, Mary, John, and Sue, each contributing 150 RV via the Limitless Performance Stack, leading to a formidable 450 RV. RV now, that stands for your volume, right? Brand ambassadors take the helm with courage, establish audacious goals, and galvanize your team. Thinkers apply your analytical expertise. Socializers use your networking prowess to broaden our reach. Important, we, us, not I, us. Relators ensure team harmony and deepen customer relationships. Together, we can eclipse what any individual could achieve alone, as Angeli's marketing rewards the collective output. With this approach, your potential earnings could skyrocket from 500 to 1,000 to 10,000 or more monthly. Choice and commitment rest with you.
Doc, if you choose to comment on that, please do. I'm not trying to speed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I do have a comment about that. We frequently say that 1 + 1 = 3, and 3 is that's our root thing here, Trinity, whatever, but the power of 3 it's just beyond, the pyramids, it's about 3. But yeah, what I wanted to comment on the side here is that this is not just 1 + 1 = 3 or magnify that. It's really infinity. Think about it. It's infinity. And the more I help someone else, the more I learn about me, the more I learn about how to reach out to someone else, the more I learn about my strengths, as well as those areas that I need to further develop. So this synergistic teamwork and mastermind alliance is so important. You think about anything today. You got up this morning, you turned on your lights, you fixed your breakfast. That wasn't a singularity task. That was a synergistic. That was a teamwork task. Think of all the people that were a part of making sure that the electricity was going. Let's go back even in history. How many times did Thomas Edison work to discover the light bulb? Maybe, jokingly, his wife had it with him, told him to go fly a kite, and that's when he really discovered it. But at any rate, it's a matter of, it is teamwork. And as we get together, we reach out, embrace another person, there's an energetic exchange there. And I just can't begin to speak enough about that. So I think this slide is very important. Thank you. All right, in conclusion, let's leap into action. Engage with the Mastermind Alliance of amplify your marketing initiatives by forming partnerships with churches, elementary schools, PTAs, senior daycare centers, I would add to this also Greeks, as in sororities and fraternities, because these people are at that age where they're really spending a lot. Their health is very important. And the people that were in that organization before them are shepherding them into models of success. What an audience. Back to the slide. In essence, by embodying the principles of definiteness of purpose, Angeli's marketing plan stands as a paragon of precision, persistence, and partnership. Regardless of your personality type, you play an essential role in this quest for triumph. It's time to take action. Embrace the Mastermind Alliance. Drive your business towards its pinnacle. Ignite your inner champion. Let's make history together. And this fits with what's on my business card. Be more, do more, have more. Everything about this, about life, about a marriage, about parenting, it starts with you. Be a better you, you'll be able to do more, you'll be able to have more.
Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so if I were you, I would jot down, be more, do more, have more. 2024, new you. But we've got to leave our limiting beliefs behind. 25 years ago, to be in a situation with Dr. Virgil, you would have had to spend anywhere from $495 to $5,000. Here, you get the pleasure of coming, networking with him for just a decision, showing you partnership. The church I partner with, they're my partners. The schools I've yet to meet, they're my partners. But through this mechanism, with a small church, I can then lead to what? 100, 200 customers, Sean. So over a 90-day period, what Doc is saying is, with you and Ford, you're not on the wave one qualified. So you've got 150, and you go out and you get 3 people. I was speaking to Mr. Joseph, and he had somebody on the line. In fact, he had somebody sitting beside me. Is Superstar here? Okay.
No, sir. She's not here. She had a
Okay, no
another
problem.
event.
Thank you. But Superstar is not in our line of sponsorship. But she sat beside me. And I don't know where Superstar is from. I just said to her at the end of the meeting, you qualify at 150 and you get 3 people. And with those 3 people, so we got 4 on a team and working this process, here is what could happen. And Brother Joseph, why don't you just share your experience? We're new, we just met each other, what, a week ago?
Yes, sir.
But just share the excitement that's going on in your group.
Well, first of all, thank you for asking me to share. The young lady that you're referring to, her name is Elizabeth Judy Simon, and she is so excited right now for the time that you have spent with us. Actually, we're not even in your sponsorship line, but you have really worked with us, with me especially, and with everyone that I have brought in, especially Judy. And she is super excited, as well as my wife. And I have another gentleman, Mr. Blake, maybe you was on the phone with him last evening, and he's a pastor of about 28 churches. I'm sorry, about 4 churches over 3 or 4 states, and been pastoring for like 25 years. So I just want to thank you all, Coach. We met, Coach and I met at the meeting here in Florence. We did a meeting here last Saturday. Matter of fact, last Saturday we were in that meeting, and he had Mr. Nate. I can't think of Nate's last name.
Jackson.
Nate Jackson. I never met Nate before. I was very impressed with his presentation concerning the water, the Care Blue water system, and Coach did a presentation there of the Prosperity Drive that day, and you know, everybody's just so excited. I'm very excited. I just think we have something where we can go out and build in the masses, and I appreciate you, Coach, for giving us for helping us. When I'm making millions of dollars, I'm gonna remember you.
No, I tell you, I just want to thank you. Just want to thank you. Just want to thank you. As there was a song, "Come See About Me," and we're all in this together.
You know, that was Diana Ross used to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And so let me share my screen and hopefully I'll get back. All right. Young boys learning. Oops. So ambrosia. And so I asked somebody about ambrosia and they did not know about ambrosia. And what we've put together is a complete system. The ambrosia, it boosts immunity, supports metabolism, fights viruses, bacteria, supports digestion and weight management. But there was a young man, he started an insurance company from Atlanta. They call him Coach, Prime America. And what he did, he took a product, insurance, and turned it into a cause. And everyone that followed, you have people that are average folk doing 20, 30,000, 50,000 a month. But they had to leave their what? Limited beliefs behind them, look into the future, find the need, and fill it. And that's what this is. Ambrosia now is a movement that can empower organizations to realize their goals, their dreams of raising funds while bringing health into the community. And so with that,
Ambrosia Complete Systemic Support soothes your senses and empowers your body to fully express wellness. Fortified with powerful herbs, spices, minerals, and powered with vitamin C, this ancient Ayurvedic supplement has more benefits than you can number. Ambrosia's incredible formulation contains a host of healthful nutrients including antioxidants, proteins, dietary fibers, sodium, and abundant amounts of alkaloids and saponins. Although it has over 50 fantastic herbs and spices, the formulation includes 0% cholesterol and no trans fat. It consists of a whopping 12 primary ingredients including amlaki, neem, hipali, ashwagandha, white sandalwood, tulsi, cardamom, argan, brahmi, saffron, ghee, and honey. Ambrosia gummies are best taken in the morning before breakfast. It is highly effective for kids and helps fortify the body and increase vitality. This astonishing preparation is perhaps best known for its immune-boosting properties and anti-aging support. Ambrosia, Amrita in Sanskrit, is the crowning jewel of Anjali's Nutriveda collection. All Nutriveda products are always 100% organic, vegan, and heavy metal free. All products have scientific white papers from an Ayurvedic doctor. All products are certified by the American Science Institute. You can experience all of them at anjuliglobal.com. All Nutriveda products come with a certificate of analysis. Ambrosia could be an effective option for your health. All Nutriveda products are GMO-free and have enhanced absorption. The Nutriveda collection is only the beginning. Welcome to Anjuli Global.
So guess what? We've got a unique value proposition because there's no one in the world that manufactures ambrosia. Ambrosia has over 50 natural nutrients. So we've got something that nobody else, it's not like going to a pastor. It's not going to talk about donuts. It's not about talking about chocolate. I'm talking about a health initiative. Not only a health initiative, but a continual source of residual income. So be you large church, small nonprofit, large nonprofit, ideally, I'm looking for somebody that's got 200 participants or workers, but I will work with you if you've got 10. And in most cases, once you understand it, the people that've got 10, the brother out there with that small church, he's got his arms around those 10 people, and those 10 people can produce more than 50 people, more than 100 people, because he's giving his life blood, his life energy. Is what Dr. Virgil was talking about. 1 + 1 don't equal 2. It equals more than that. But it's us understanding the value of what we have. This is absolutely incredible. And so we've got here, you're as a band ambassador to protect their 501c3. They can come up with an irrevocable trust. Now, understand, you're talking to a C student, but church comes up with an irrevocable trust. And so then the trust comes in to you. And so now pastor can take money out of the trust, write himself a check, write the church a check, and his 501c3 is held in place. This is just a unique opportunity that once understood, can change. So we've got to make a decision. Do we want to keep doing the same old thing over and over? 1971, I got a group of 12 people. 12 people. Now, understand, those 12 people had made a decision. Why they made a decision? Because they went through a special training class that cost them $5,000, of which Michael Avery was one. He wasn't with me, but he did the same class I did. He paid the same amount of money I did. But those 12 people We got at least 20, 21 people on today. But with those 12 people, because we thought alike, our dreams, we were committed. We were committed to blend our passion, our productivity, creating an equilibrium that most people dreamt about in those days. But with 12 people out of one office, we were doing over $3 million a month in cosmetics. What about something that can reduce and take care of your blood pressure? Oh Lord, let me just stop. Hope you catch the vision. Hope you see the vision. Hope you can relate. And so this is the Limitless Stack. This is what has helped me. I can send you my numbers today. I've done 7 miles today. 78 plus. Most people when I was half my age, I wasn't doing this. But it's because of the Renew. How many people do you know that can't remember? How many people do you know that needs vitality? How many people do you know that would like to have a more exciting, Alice? I saw you here, so this made me think of you. No, let me leave Alice alone because Alice is going to call me after and going to rip me anew. But vitality. But the Glucosa Slim, that takes it into a whole different realm. The Glucose Slim takes it into a whole different realm. If I was to let Michael Avery talk about that product, we could be here for 2-3 hours. It's understanding, but more us making a decision that this year, 2024, is our year. And with that,
Limitless Performance Stack, Ananta Virya. In the news and on social media, everyone is talking about semaglutide shots for weight loss these days. Many are asking if it's really worth getting a shot multiple times in a month. Others are frustrated that they have to pay up to $1,500 to access these shots. And most are concerned to see the reports that after taking these shots, 1 out of 3 people can experience side effects. And these side effects are not fun. Semaglutide shots are causing side effects such as vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and constipation. So why use prescription drugs when you can achieve better results naturally? What if you could access a safe and effective natural solution? Would you be okay with not having to experience painful needle injections multiple times a month? And what if you could get desired results with an affordable price that equals your monthly Starbucks coffee bill? Now, through the wisdom of science and nature, a powerful combination of proven ingredients has been brought together into 3 powerful products. Each of them actually has many great benefits, but when taken together, this stack is bringing limitless results. Introducing the Limitless Performance Stack. The power of these 3 supplements can deliver peak performance for your brain, body, and gut. Formulated by healthcare professionals to enhance overall energy throughout the body, this stack delivers optimum performance on so many levels. Some say it is like a switch that lights up your body's internal power supply. You may feel like you are switching on your brain function. You can also get the needed energy to work out and accomplish other demanding physical tasks. Plus, you get targeted nutrients that will help you maintain ideal glucose levels. And best of all, you can build a great bioflora in your gut that delivers an exciting reduction of body fat. All with no side effects. The exciting news is that you can now get this all-natural Limitless Performance Stack Anatia virea. This stack consists of proven products that, when used as directed, can change your life. It is so easy, and you will want to experience the before and after. So please measure your waist, weight, and glucose level before you start. Then periodically measure your progress. Take 1 Renew capsule plus 2 Vitality capsules before eating a healthy breakfast. Take 1 GlucoSlim 30 to 45 minutes before eating a healthy lunch. Take 1 GlucoSlim 30 to 45 minutes before a healthy dinner. This combination of 14 remarkable nutrients may provide energy and performance support, DNA, telomere, anti-aging and memory support, along with blood sugar and body fat reduction support. The ingredients in Vitality brings you energy and performance support and may help you improve blood flow, boost energy, enhance cognition, restore performance, and increase stamina and passionate interest. The ingredients in Renew may provide DNA, telomere, anti-aging, and memory support. It may also improve insulin sensitivity, boost metabolism and fat burning, increase energy, promote blood circulation, help preserve memory, and slow down physical and cognitive decline. And when you add GlucoSlim, which is only available within the Limitless stack, you may also get even more benefits, such as improving blood glucose and body fat reduction, along with calming inflammation, reduction in free radical damage, inhibiting buildup in the brain, and improving good cholesterol. This stack is designed to fit into your daily regimen. Try it for 30 days and experience amazing changes. Join the Limitless Stack Performance Revolution. Vitality, Renew, and GlucoSlim bring together the best of ancient and modern research to help you experience the NutriVeda Limitless lifestyle starting today. Feel the excitement of life. To place an order, get back with the person that gave you the link to this video. Thanks for watching.
I gotta figure out what to do next. So give me a minute. Somebody help me. What do I do to go back? Jennifer, can you talk? Can you tell me what to do?
If that is it, not the PowerPoint, you press escape.
Escape? Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If it's a PowerPoint, just scroll up.
Escape shift. Okay, great. Got it. Got it. I'm telling you, man. If I can do this, anybody can. Now, did that. Is everyone seeing my screen?
Nope.
Okay. So
I see it.
Yeah, I can see it too.
can you see my screen now? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone sees it.
Okay, fine, thank you. And Miss Linda, yes, I just want to thank you. I don't know who invited you, but I am pleased to have you, and God bless you. And we will eventually have thousands of people just like you. But thank
Linda,
you. for showing up.
Coach, Linda is in Dr. Beasley's downline.
Oh, okay, Miss Linda. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Miss Linda, do you speak Spanish? No? Okay, thank you. I am so looking for somebody to speak Spanish because the Spanish market is wide, wide open. And so here's the deal. Just ask people. I'm looking for somebody who speaks Spanish. I'm looking for somebody who speaks Spanish. This guy took me to the airport, and that's my next appointment. He was my driver, and I said, I'm looking for somebody that speaks Spanish and English because I can barely speak English. He said, I speak Spanish and English. I said, well, son, I'm digging you all the way. Now, do you want to make an extra 3, 4, 5,000? It's going to take work. He said, I'm from the Dominican Republic and I came here to work. I said, okay, I'm from Jamaica. That's all I know. Jamaica in Spanish, Jamaica. And I said, let's make it happen. And so that's my next appointment. And I go from appointment to appointment to appointment. The whole thing about this is we've got a unique opportunity, a unique offer, a unique value proposition. And if you understand that you're in a unique value proposition, wherever, whatever state you're in, wherever you are today, this can happen for you. And so on Monday, listen to me, Monday, 8:45, we do what's called Insight Forum, 8:45 to 9:30. And you can get on at 8:30. And so we discuss ideas, new ideas. That's good for you, good for your family. And then Monday night, write it down, Monday night, 7 p.m. on this same channel, this same Zoom. Ms. Kim Law will be presenting from Prosperity Miracle. So all you've got to do is go to what's that thing called? Elaine, help me. Where do you find it?
WhatsApp.
No, it's not on WhatsApp. It's on where do we go to find the Alice, help me. Somebody, Mary, you know. It's
Are you talking about
yeah.
Go to find what
Caribbean
No,
Caribbean training?
no,
Coach?
no, it's on Zoom. It's okay. Let me go to my thing. So I want you to go there. It's on Lord have mercy. My age is showing up. Anyway, it's just Google Prosperity Miracle, the miracle of prosperity. And I'm looking for YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube. Go to YouTube. Linda, I don't know. I think you're laughing at me. Okay.
Oh, laughing with you. Laughing with you.
Go to YouTube. YouTube, and it's the miracle of prosperity. It's 7 hours. But what Kim Law has done is she's broken down the 7 hours and she's going through that section after section after section. And as a grandmother, as a mother, as a parent, as just a champion, you'd be surprised. And then she breaks it down and then she drops her notes in for you to pick up. And then on Tuesday night, we have got an Angeli opportunity meeting. Now, when I was coming up, I had to go by, pick my prospect up, because guess what? They were all conditioned to not showing up. So in Michael's case, he would go to a meeting in the next city, which was like maybe 2 hours. He'd pick up his guests and take them. Here, they can stay in their living room and you can take them there. But it's follow. Everybody on this line, what I did today at 9 o'clock, I sat down and I send out texts. And so you do the same thing. I sent out a text. Maimuna, thank you. You responded. You said thank you. My brother Sean thanked me. So you got to keep reminding people because life gets in its way. But on Tuesday, for a half an hour, 45 minutes max, they show you how to earn an unlimited amount of money. Thursday nights, they go through the training. You got to understand what you have. I'm talking to somebody day before yesterday about ambrosia and how to make 10,000. She said, Coach, I want to make $1 million. I'm going, okay. What's your best year? 70,000. Let me tell you something. You've got to change some things within you. To do $1 million, I had to change things about me. I'm still changing things about me. I had to make a decision today to do different because what I did last week is not what I'm doing today. Today, we've got a mechanism that we can reach out with a team of 4 people that you hit wave 1. But with those 4 people working 2 to 3 prosperity drives a month, you can hit 10K. Now you duplicate that 2-3 levels out. Now you're talking about, as I spoke with Mr. Joseph. I spoke to him about $500,000 to $1 million in volume a month. Why? Because how many homes did you own, sir? Joseph? How many single family?
25.
25. Most people, where I grew up, the only thing we owned was the apartment in that project. And we made sure that was okay, Maimuna. We made sure that was handed down from mother to daughter to daughter to daughter to daughter. Okay? 25 homes. He understands how to make money. So that's what I'm talking about. And so you got to understand your business. Thursday. Saturday, we go through different approaches to your business. And you choose what is right for you. So guess what? This is you. All right. And you sponsor. Now my phone is talking to me. my watch is talking to me. 3 people, 150, 3 actives, 4. Now look at this. So what we're talking about is ambrosia. Okay. Ambrosia drives with an average of 100 packs. Okay. So look at the significance of this. It is tapping into the marketing program. My phone is going crazy. I wonder if my phone can give me 450, 425. Okay, I'll sign it up. Okay, so here, be very clear now. I've got 3 people, me and 3 others. We are wave 4 qualified. It's telling me I got 4 minutes to close. Wave 4 qualified, okay? So I've got 12 drives doing baby drives, doing 100 packs of ambrosia soul. So that's 1,200 packs. 1,200 packs divided by 4, because when you buy them from Angeli at 4 packs, you're going to get 300. 300 times 70 RV, Joseph, that's 21,000. Mark with 21,000 I mean, now you can see. Yeah, now thank you. And so here, 12 drives averaging a target of 500 packs. You're looking at 105 in RV. The ultimate is 12 drives doing 1,000 packs. That's over 200,000 in RV. So we've literally cracked the code. Once I learned how to crack the code in prepaid, it was over. Once I learned how to crack the code in 1971, that's when I bought my first Rolls Royce, age 25. Okay, by age 27, it was my next Rolls Royce, white chauffeur. No disregard, Michael. It was all status, okay? But I'm telling you that what we talked about before of your unique value proposition, a specific market niche, nobody is doing. With that first one I talked about, you'd be a 20K producer. Marvin and Brad was talking about a 10K producer. Notice when I started, I said, think differently, think big, because you can produce more customers. As a 20K producer, Maimuna, you're looking at 2,000 easily, 4,000, but you're going to have 2,000, but you're earning money as you go. This is all broken out. You'd be at a 70K executive producer. That's 12,000 a month. Okay. Plus you're picking up 6,000 paid out incrementally. Mark, this is retirement money, Mark. This is no drive money. Okay. And so you duplicate this, Miss Jennifer, you could do a 200 executive producer. That's $24,000 a month. Let me tell you something. The feeling you get from $24,000 a month.
Oh, you ready? I'm looking about
Okay, 24,000 a month, and you're picking up over 12,000 in additional bonuses. This is absolutely fantastic. And so Ambrosia. And so Ambrosia is more than just a profit. It's a movement that empowers organizations to fund their dreams, make a difference for countless churches, nonprofits. Fundraising is the heartbeat of their mission. And now,
which one should I wear? This one or that one? Red or red?
okay, whoever is talking, if you just mute your line, it's okay. I don't know how to mute. So just everybody mute their line. Michael, why don't you come in? When my phone went off, it told me that I got 5 minutes. Perhaps you can just jump in and summarize and give any takeaways you got from today. And that's it. So somebody teach me how to, I'm trying to, okay. Oh, I know what I do. Go to participants and mute.
And it's Linda.
Linda.
No, yeah, you took off her camera. Just press the mute button next to Linda.
Okay. Well, Sean, tell me, okay, everybody else is muted. Okay.
Yeah, everybody's muted.
Just tell me, your feelings of what you got, and then from there, Michael pick it up. I did something incorrect because now all I see is this. So I don't know what to do. How do I get
Hey,
back?
man, hey, what's up, champions? How are you? How's everybody? Man, we're blessed to have you, coach. Like you had mentioned before, to get around somebody like, Michael and Dr. Bailey, it costs a lot of money, right? And depending on the value you're offering, we'll be able to determine whether or not you can actually get around these kind of circles and receive this kind of wisdom. And we're here able to go ahead and get this level of wisdom from you, from the Champions Organization, from Angelique Global for free, which is a blessing and a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing because human beings tend not to take things serious if they don't have skin in the game. And so it takes a mental shift in order to go ahead and value something that you didn't necessarily put in initial money that yet has a reward for it. So what I hear is you continuously reorganizing a way for our team to be able to participate in getting money, to be able to go ahead and take actions, whether it be using the churches, whether using our communities, whether me getting more committed with as a fitness coach and kind of creating a movement, but whatever your tactic is, use the products, they work. Go ahead and share that with other people and make money. And it takes a shift. It takes a mindset. So I hear it's an amazing opportunity for us to grow. And you're right. This is my time. This is our time. So, it's time to take off the limiting beliefs. So I'm with you, coach. That's what I hear. And I'm going to humbly just be a student to you. So thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Who else would like to share? Step up quickly. Darlene, Elaine, you guys just jump in. Mary, just jump in.
Well, I want to thank one of my participants, Ms. Smith, who's joining us, and it's all
Miss Smith, congratulations, Miss Smith. I look forward to working with you.
Yes, so it's about that mindset. This is our year, Z. We're going to get in it. We're going to do some fundraising. We're going to make some money. Okay, so we'll be working. And welcome, Linda. I welcome you aboard also. So you're at the right place at the right time.
Thank you. Thank you. Mary.
And Coach, I have two people on here too. I have David. He was sitting at the table with you, David and Charles, at the meeting, and also
they were
Edith.
to my right.
Yeah, to your right. David, he's on here, and Edith, she's on here as well.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you for recognizing them because I would not have known. And come on, Dave, let's rock and roll, bro. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this thing. We can do this.
You also have Corey Lassane. I don't know who that is.
And Corey Lassane, that's one of my guests. He's actually a minister here in Johnsonville, South Carolina. But he's excited, and he actually is going to put his church on the Prosperity Drive as well.
Oh, blessings, Pastor. Once we do a Prosperity Drive, for example, I'm meeting with Bishop Scott at 10 o'clock. And I said, Bishop, it's Sunday. You sure you want to meet? I said, aren't you preaching? He said, I'm not preaching. So you just show up. And so I'm taking the letter of intent in. I'm taking the brochure in. He's going to sign up. And Bishop Scott, he oversees 20 different churches. But the whole thing, Pastor, is that once you get one fundraiser, we encourage you to get a minimum of 3 others from that. And if it's a small church, as you know, they know small churches. If it's a medium-sized church, they know medium-sized churches. If it's a large nonprofit, they know large nonprofits. Same thing with daycare. But the whole point is you want to get 3 from each one you do. And you'll be surprised how your customer base will build. Because your base will build potentially anywhere from 100 to 700 to 1,000 customers. I mean, there's a young lady, Stormy Wellington. Stormy has got over 6,000 customers. No wonder she makes $1 million. And so we've fused fundraising with a health initiative. And in our communities, a health initiative is primo. I said to Bishop, aren't you tired of going to funerals? Bishop said, Coach, you got such a way of putting things. I said, after COVID, a lot of the older folks that were paying, okay, on a monthly basis, religiously, have passed on. And the young people, they don't have jobs. And so tithing is a whole different thing we got to teach. And so this is a continual source of additional revenue. And so for the church in our community, the church since slavery has kept us alive. I said to Bishop, look, Bishop Scott, I said, Bishop, you got 3 advanced PhDs, and it wasn't just given out. I said, in the Jewish community, the money is washed 3 to 6 times before it leaves that community. What if we taught our community to do the same? Michael was here with me, 1969. We used to say Ungawa, Black Power. I met a guy by the name of William Patrick. He taught me about green power. Green power. I said Ungawa, Black Power, combined with the power of green power. That's how I got my Rolls Royce. And I'm not talking about a vehicle. I'm talking about financial freedom and health in this community. Michael, you can take us out of here.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. The early picture.
Dr. Beasley was yours, so.
Well, it's the first picture that you had in background where you were showing Angeli World on Facebook and Instagram and that sort of thing. In Sedona, which is part of the Verde Valley, which is where I live with Leslie, my wife of 50 years. The person I know longer than her is you. And I remember when Joseph spoke a couple days ago when he was talking about what a giver you are. Joseph, I want you to know you're 100% right, because I've known him over 50 years, and he's always giving, he's always contributing. He's been bucked off, to use my term, and he's got back on. And at that point, when I look at this gray-haired group here, for the most part, I notice about the idea of man as the center of a circle whose circumference, or woman is whose circumference is determined by his own self-imposed limitations. And David started this today with our limited idea or limiting beliefs. Well, it changes. When you're a young person, the idea is, well, I don't know anything. I don't have any experience. And now you get to be 70, 80 years old and you say, well, man, I got lots of experience, but I got no energy. Those are all limiting beliefs and at different places for all of us where we wind up. But one of the things, we've all been bucked off. We've all gotten down on the ground. And there's plenty of excuses not to get back on the horse, so to speak. But when David was talking about his first general distributor, he told me that South Carolina story about the house in the presence of Nate Jackson, who is a favorite of mine in terms of a superstar based upon results. But Nate's been bucked off, like all of us have. But it's when you take the idea, I was talking to Virgil the other day about the same thing, the idea that I've been successful before. I have been victorious, whether it's my first Rolls or my first Mercedes or my first whatever. You'd look at the success you had in your whole life. Now it's just about getting lined up where you are right now, your present reality. And to rise again, that's what Nate was talking about. I had a house like that one time. And what was funny about that is the very thing he was talking about, the house he had, and David's talking about Bill Dempsey. He got bucked off. And he came to where Leslie and I were living in Sausalito in Northern California, across from the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Spectacular house. And I was thinking about that house again. I live in a very humble house right now. But I thought, I'm ready for another new house, a bigger house. Couldn't have much better view, but a bigger house, a more luxurious house. All the things that I have are within my reach. I just have to, as David was talking about, make a decision about it. But the opportunity is still here. In fact, it is here now. It is here now like nothing ever that I've seen. And I had heard David announce that a number of times for his own point of view, that he realizes this is the best deal. This is not cosmetics or oil additives or whatever that he and I have done together before. This is like health and wellness. And as you probably know, or maybe you don't, but I grew up as a hunter and fisherman, and it's all about sign. If you see tracks, there's game. If you see the fish jumping, there's fish. In either case. So what I do is I read the Wall Street Journal. It's the best financial paper, I think, in the world. And I read it pretty religiously. And again, I'm looking for sign. Now, I read just the other day, I won't tell you the company, because its numbers were not as a medical company, medical product company, a pharmaceutical company. And I looked at their numbers. It was amazing. Their stock was down, and because their revenue wasn't going. But the one thing that was the sign I was looking for was their blood sugar, glucose monitors were off the charts. It was the most, that means that people are looking at their blood sugar. So if we got the best solution that we just saw that great video that doesn't cost $1,500, by the way, that $1,500 in all those cases, this is the Wall Street Journal too, each one of those semaglutides are 7 to 8% higher this year than last year. Ours is still the same. So when you look at that, you're looking at a solution that is so much better than anything else. So the Ambrosia and the Limitless Pack, those two 1-2 punches, my gosh, if you can't introduce that to somebody and have them try it and have a positive response, they're not taking the product, I think. Now, we all react differently, but the opportunity is really powerful. And I think you're here because this is your purpose. I think that's why I'm here anyway. Because I found, and I see enough breadcrumbs that this is where I need to be. Because for my own health, I don't have time to tell you about being a stage 4 cancer and still surviving 11 years later with the water and the CBD isolate, pharmaceutical grade, nanoparticle. I mean, there is a lecture there that goes on forever, and an understanding that as you understand it and you tell people about, this is what you should expect, this is what this stuff does. It changes your body chemistry so that you are stronger with your immune system. Now, the one thing, if it is your purpose and you are into health and wellness as an advocate, as giving to people, that one thing, think about, I just had another person die on me that was a friend of mine that I didn't even know was sick. But I didn't go over there, and I only saw her a couple times, but I've known her since high school. And she passed. You know, I got to tell you, I felt guilty. I still do. I could have made a difference in her life, but I didn't do it. Now, some people like Dr. Virgil Beasley feel fantastic about that. And other people that I've referred these products to and this opportunity to. Because I know I'm in the right place because I'm making a difference in their lives. That's a lot of satisfaction. So, Coach, thanks for a little bit of time here at the end to wrap it up, but it is Cathedral Rock. We are in the right place. And the one thing about sign, you know where the best numbers are coming from, don't you? It is in the champions call in the morning, the INSAC forum. So if you want to see where this thing is really starting, where the grassroots are happening, it's in the morning early. If you're like Dr. Beasley, who's got to get up about 4:30 so he can be on at 5:30, so we can be up to speed with the 8:30 start on the East Coast. But the numbers are growing. People are coming to that because it's producing results in their life, I'm sure. That's what I hear. So I'm really glad you're here today. Linda, I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad you're kicking it because you've been here and you've been hanging in there and it's appreciated. So God bless everyone. Virgil did a great job today. Thank you, brother. God bless, guys. Namaste, David. Back to you.
Thank you.
Thank
Great
you.
job, Dr. V.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you for everything. I'm on the way. I just got home, so I'm going to speak to you probably tomorrow, David.
Yeah, it's in your email.
Yes, I know.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. God bless you. And Monday morning, and for those of you that are working, but show up Monday at 7 p.m. Linda, thank you for being with us. Thank you, Maimuna, Mary, Edith, Hussein, and Smith, Arlene, it's a pleasure. David, Miss Dakota, thank you for showing up. Let's make a decision and make it happen. And Miss Jennifer, thank you for showing up.
My pleasure, Coach. Have a great day. This was
Okay.
very amazing.
Thank you. Call me if you need me.
Thank you very much, Coach. Thank you, Dr. Beasley, and thank you, Michael, for all your hard work, Coach, and sincerity for and with us. Thank you very much. Love and light. Namaste.
Namaste.
Edith, thank you for showing up.
Goodbye.
Okay. Have a blessed day. I'll see all of you. Thank you very much for everything, David, and everyone else. Okay. Bye for now.
Bye.